Wes, would you rather win a World Cup in a soccer crazy country or win any U.S. sports title? What's more important to you?
Man. Well, I think. I was always a champ, so I think that'd be perfect for me. Just do it again, beat the shit out of West in 60 seconds.
Okay, stop that now, please, dear
All right.
God.
I mean, to me, ultimately, the goal is always, or not the goal. It wouldn't be my goal. The ultimate in sports championship celebration would be the Orioles winning the World Series. But man, to be you say what's the alternative to be a champion in a foreign country, the World Cup?
Yeah, well, you either A, win a World Cup in a soccer crazy country, or so let's say you're on the Brazilian national team and you guys win the World Cup, or B, win any of your choice U.S. sports title.
Man, I'm going to say by a nose, I'm on the team for the Baltimore Orioles winning the World Series. That being said, man, we had that talk about Maradona last week. We understand. We're all soccer fans. We all understand the sport. Taking a championship back to a Germany, an Italy, a Spain. Of course, if you were on an England national team and took that fucker World Cup back, yeah, you could party for four more years. No one would give a fuck. You do anything you ever wanted. Man, I'll opt for the Orioles, but Jesus Christ, man. It hurts to say that.
It's a really tough.
It hurts to say that. Man. I think I'm missing out on a really good opportunity to be a national hero.
Well, Alan, before we get to you, hold on though, Wes. I want to ask you about this though. So, I mean, that's a total homer answer, which I respect. Because if you were on the Yankees and you won a World Series, you probably just wrote your meal ticket for the rest of your life. But to be on the Orioles and win a World Series, I still feel like people are going to say, who? When we said your name, even with a World Series title in your back pocket. Is that just a pure homer answer?
Sure, 100%. I mean, it's my favorite sports team of all time.
Okay.
And when they win a World Series, you're gonna find me Edgar Allan Poe style in an alley, drunk.
Oh yeah,
dead.
I'm dying that day. That's the day.
I won't find you. I'll be with you.
That's right.
Alan, what do you got? Win a World Cup in a soccer crazy country or win any U.S. sports title?
Yeah, I mean, I would have, if Wes didn't take the Orioles, I probably would have taken that one. But yeah, I'll go World Cup because that shit would be, like he said, like England. God, dude, England made it, to a quarter or a semi last time? Or
semi.
Quarter?
They lost to
semi last
Croatia.
time.
Yeah.
And their manager still has his fucking job, and he shouldn't.
And here's,
imagine if he won it.
I'm friends with a person who was living in France. Well, she is French, but was living in France. And was 19 when they won the '98 World Cup, and she was like, "Oh my god, it was a party for 2 months." She wasn't even on the fucking team. She's just a commoner chilling in France.
In France. Yeah, so I think that would be that would be absolutely insane. And like you said, those are the kinds of things where maybe not so much in Germany because they've won a bunch at this point, and I don't know, they're just reserved.
Think about Ireland. You have Ireland won a World Cup, and you were the star or a role player.
Yeah, or at this point, if an Italy took one back sometime soon, or
I got an idea.
Or if you happen to see Portugal nab their first,
say you're
lose their minds.
Yeah, say you're an American citizen, but you find citizenship in Japan, and bring them to World Cup glory. Boy, the perks of that.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Well, 100%, because you would be you'd be okay. you'd be like world renowned in two nationalities because you could just sell your soul to the corporate devil here in the U.S. and then you could just be like part of like the, I don't know, the social zeitgeist every time you went to Japan. You wouldn't have to pay for anything ever in that scenario.
I was thinking about having, our looks, which are extravagant, by the way, and having the little Asian honey as I know what
I know what you mean.
That didn't make it less creepy.
It was as creepy as I wanted it to be, too. See, here's where my patriotism gets in the way here. Because if I was to win a World Cup, I would want to win it for the U.S. But I know that the U.S. wouldn't give a shit. Like, wait, hold on. I know, Alan, I know. I was at a bar in Delaware watching it when we lose to Germany last time. Was that and everybody in Delaware was a fucking U.S. soccer fan for about a week, and then that went away unequivocally. Even to this point, I don't even think people now in America, or at least in Delaware and Maryland, know what a soccer ball is anymore. It would just mean nothing. It would be a glorious, 3-week run. You'd probably do a couple of the late night talk shows, and then that would be it. Because I wouldn't want to win one for another country. So, and then I'm thinking, you guys have already kind of dabbled in the Orioles winning, which of course I'd want that to happen, and I'd want to be a part of it. But I'm trying to figure out my best payday. So maybe I actually need your help. What's the most celebrated solo title in the U.S.? Golf, maybe? If I won like a Masters?
Yeah, that's a lot of
money.
Well,
Money-wise?
just notoriety. So like moving forward, I'd never have to win anything ever again.
The problem, I mean, it's so weird for me to say this. I think, in my opinion, it would be the 100 meters. The fastest man in the world. If you brought it back to America after the Jamaicans have been fucking killing it for the last 12 years.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good one.
Actually, that would be great because you've got a short shelf life in that game any which way, and then to have a 5'6" white boy from America bring home the world's fastest man,
Dude.
Just whatever Wheaties fucking contracted me out for would probably set me up for life in high school. So I'll take that. I'll win but that's not really a US. That's not really a U.S. sports title though. That's a global sports title. So I don't really think that factors in because there's been a lot of guys like Americans that have like won the the U.S. Sprinter crown that went on to take a respectable fifth.
But the PGA thing is a lot of. I mean, you have a foreign crowd. That's why I was going with that. But just singles, I don't know. I mean, it's not tennis, it's not golf, it's not rowing. It might be the champ. It might have to be the champ.
The heavyweight
championship of the world, and you would be the first lightweight that would do it.
I'm moving up to heavyweight, Wes. I'm taking on all comers.
Beautiful.
Shout your will, baby.